to the channel. This is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So for today's video, I was going to do a colouring video. However, because I've just recently got back from a stitching retreat, I wanted to do a stitching video and kind of a post video, like a post retreat video. I do apologise to you guys for a video coming up really late. Well, not really late for the channel. I did record one before I went away, ready to upload. I did go to upload it, but then I had a problem with my phone where it had, the memory was full, so it kind of stopped me from uploading the video. I was trying to get rid of some of my stuff on my phone, and unfortunately I deleted the video that I was going to upload, and because it was a Thursday night, I was going away on the Friday, I thought I've got no time to record another video before I go away. So I really do apologise about that, guys. I hope you're okay with that. So yes, so yeah, I've recently been away to a stitching retreat in Milton Keynes. We was originally going to a place called Harbour House that we usually go to. However, our retreat was transferred to another hotel, and we ended up going to the Chicheley Hotel. It is amazing. I've never been there before. I don't think either of us have ever been. It was lovely. It was a really beautiful place. At the end of this video, I will be uploading a couple of pictures that I took at the retreat, and I'll try and add them on to the end of the video. There won't be any pictures of other people from the retreat because I didn't take any pictures of other people because I kind of wanted to keep their dignity, if you know what I mean. I didn't want to put them on film because I know that I'd probably upload a few of their pictures on the retreat on the video, so I didn't want to include other pictures of other people, obviously, to keep their privacy. But it was an amazing place. It was beautiful. It was a big massive hall. It looked like a whole mansion. As you drove up the driveway, when I came up in the taxi, all up the driveway there were like big trees on each side, and you could see the hall coming into view, and as you go further up it was coming more into view, and it was just absolutely beautiful is an understatement for the word. It was gorgeous. The food was absolutely lovely. The staff there was really lovely as well. If you are ever near the Milton Keynes area and you're looking for a place to go to for a weekend, I do recommend Chicheley Hall in Newport Pagnell in Milton Keynes. They are very nice. The main hall part, our rooms were in there, but then we had to go in like a separate building for our retreat. You'd come walking out, go a little bit across the car park, and then you'd go into what looked like a front glass building, and at the site you'd go into there, and we had our stitching room there for the weekend, and like there was an outdoor toilet, and there was also an indoor toilet as well for disabled. So it was absolutely beautiful. One of the nights though, I've got to tell you about this before I show you what I've hauled and everything. The one night I went, well, Friday night, I was quite tired actually at 10 o'clock after the early morning get up and with the kids to school. My stitching bag got soaked, hence my stitching got soaked, but very kindly a lovely lady there very kindly got a hairdryer, and we had the hairdryer at my chart and also at my fabric, so she managed to save it. So I don't know if you watch Flosstube or even if you follow me, but if you do, thank you so much. You saved it. But yeah, the Friday night I was there, I was tired. I went up about 10. I was struggling to sleep. I led down. I was watching a bit of Colourstube. I was watching Lisa's Colouring Corner, and I felt like a slight flutter on my back, and I thought it's just my top because I'm moving about. So I went to turn round to wrap my arm round a pillow, and on top of the pillow there was a spider sitting on my pillow. And I was like, I was half asleep. Oh, all I did was I just sat up, got my pillow, got the spider, flicked it off, put the pillow back down, and my leg back down. But yeah, that's not a reflection on the hotel. It is a very, very old building. I think I did look up, and this building was from the World War II. So it was an old building. So there is slight things that you're going to find there, but it didn't ruin the time there at all. Like I said, all I did was flick it off and I went back to sleep, that's all. But it was lovely. So let's get showing you some stitching stuff. So I'm going to show you my stash first, because every time I go to a retreat I end up coming back with more than I went with, and I accumulate some stash. Yeah. So first I want to show you this bag. There was a lady there, oh, I can't remember her name now. She was sat at our table. We were sat at the back. I wish I knew her name, but I hadn't met her before. But she brought the whole table, our table, some tote bags as a kind of memento from the retreat. So we've got here MK Stitching Retreat October 2021, and she gave us each a tote bag, and I thought that was really, really sweet of her. It was very sweet of her. So I used this bag to put my haul in that I actually this stuff I ended up buying, and the stuff, there's a fair amount of stuff on the freebies table, so I got a couple of things from there as well. So first I'm going to show you, I brought two little kits. Now these recently I fancied trying beaded cross stitch. I've seen a few on YouTube. Mostly it's Love Cross Forever. She does beaded cross stitch, and I've quite fancied the idea of trying it myself, but I've never known really which one to kind of go for. I know Mill Hill do a lot of beaded cross stitch, so I thought I saw these first. I saw this one. I'm going to take it out because it's got the person's name on who I had it off, and obviously I don't think it really, oh, it's on the inside tag. Right, I thought it was on the bag itself. Right, let me just put this back in here. The rate I'm going at, I won't be able to show you any stitching that I did. Right, get it back. So this is the first kit that I brought. This is by Mill Hill, and this is called Beaded Holiday, and it's Royal Snowflake. Now, sorry about the glare, guys. Now that is done in all beads. There's no cross stitch to that at all. It came with the beads that you need to do the kit, and also the white thread that you need to thread the beads through. Now when I start this, I've really got to look at the instructions because I've never done these before, but it was only £4, so I thought definitely worth trying for my first beaded kit, and who knows, I might like it. Not to mention, when it's finished I can make it into a nice little tree hanging for Christmas, and I can hang it on the tree then. So that's what I brought there. Another one. Now I saw another one. I saw this one first before I saw that one. Now this is again by Mill Hill Beads. This is Winter Holiday Collection, and this is called Holiday Panda. Now I brought this one from the lovely Lisa Simmons from Lisa S Stitches on Flosstube. I will leave a link to her her channel in the descriptions below, because she is on Flosstube herself. So that's what I brought there. Now that is done with beads and cross stitch as well, so that's like a combination of both. So I think what I'm going to do first is I might do the beaded one first, and then I might go on to the cross stitch one, whichever does seem a bit easier I'd like to go with. And it says magnet included, so this one could technically be used as a magnet. I don't want to put it on the fridge though. Hello. It's too nice. Hey sweetheart, it's my son. Do you want to say a quick hello to everyone?
Hello.
Yeah, that's my son. So yeah, that is the other kit that I brought. I can't wait to try them out. That was £5, so looking forward to trying that out. Now on the freebies table, I noticed there was a big massive bunch of bobbins, like the plastic ones. You can get the paper ones, but you can also get the plastic ones. Now these are the plastic ones. They have got numbers on, so I will have to take the numbers off. But the paper ones are good, but the plastic ones are even better. So these were on the freebie table as well. And like I said, there was absolutely a bunch of them there, so I thought them will come in really handy. Because you know what it's like, bobbins, they definitely come in handy. So I got that off the freebies table. Now, Sarah, the lady who organised the retreat, she's also got a shop called Marnie's Mixed Bags, and she bought a shop with us. So because I like my Q snaps and R&R frames, I wanted to get another 11 by 11. I've got 2 of them, but because I've got a few whips, I wanted to get another one so I wouldn't have to keep swapping and changing my projects on different frames, Q snaps, that I could keep it on just the one so I wouldn't have to change them. So I got another 11 by 11 Q snap, but also I saw some larger ones as well. Now I saw 17 by 17, and I was told that you can use a 17 by 17 with an 11 by 11. You can match them, like you can attach them together. It'll either make your stitching wider or longer. So I quite fancied that idea, and I did try them out, and it did work. It was quite good, especially for my death by cross stitch. So I brought that frame, those 2 frames, and now I have got a pair of scissors. I've got about 10, 15 scissor fobs, but I've only got 1 pair of scissors. So I thought I would get some more scissors. So I got my first ever set of stalk scissors. Now I've got some sewing scissors, but I haven't got any stalk scissors. So I purchased those from Marnie's Mixed Bag from the retreat, because I thought I wanted to try them out. They have got like a cap on the end of them because they can be very sharp, so I thought they're definitely worth trying out, so I did want to get some of those. So on the let me quickly show you this. Now they had a raffle, because they have a raffle on most retreats, if not all of them, and they had a raffle here, and the raffle money which was made was donated to the care home which Marnie's Mixed Bags and Nan was in, and they managed to raise, I think it was £177 with the raffle. A lot of people won. I didn't win off my own ticket, but once people had won, if their ticket came up again, they'd donate their ticket to somebody that didn't win, which I thought was a really nice thing to do. It was really sweet. And a lady won, but then she won again, and she just donated her ticket to me. So I went down to have a look at what they had, and I picked this. Now this is by John Clayton, Panoramas, and this is Mediterranean Harbour. Now I thought that was quite nice. It's quite cute. I've never really stitched anything like that before. It's a wide kit, and I thought it was quite nice, and I thought that would be quite fun to stitch that well. So far I'm going to try it out. I'm not sure what fabric it's on. It's not Aida. I think it's on even weave. So I thought that would make a change to actually stitch something on normal. It's 27 count even weave, so that will make a change. So I picked that for the raffle prize. So I thought that'd be nice, a cute thing to make. So the other thing that I got now, these were on the freebies table because there was quite a lot there. So I picked some charts that I saw that a lovely lady brought in. Now the first one I picked was this one. This is Bringing Home the Tree by Laurie Holt of Bee in My Bonnet and Co. That's the one that I got. Now the reason why I picked that is because the card, it just reminded me, especially with the tree on top, of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So I thought I've definitely got to pick that up. The instructions are quite clear as well, and you can either stitch it on 10 count vintage cloth, if I've never used, or 25 count Lugana, or 14 count Aida. So I'll most likely probably stitch that on Aida because I do have some Aida upstairs. In fact, I have some oatmeal Aida, but it might be 16 count, so that'll still be alright, but it might work out a little bit smaller. So I'll pick that one. I picked this one, which is Peppermint Lane, which I thought was cute, another Christmas design. So I picked that as well because I thought that's nice, that is. And you can stitch that on, I don't think it says what you can stitch this on. Oh yeah, it does. Antique white, 16 count Aida. So I have 16 count, and again that'd look even nice on my oatmeal. So I have actually got the fabric to be able to do that as well. I'd probably technically have the threads, but there wouldn't be DMC, there'd probably be anchor. So I might have a look, see if I can match them up with the anchor. And the other one I picked was Pumpkins for Sale by Laurie Holt, Bee in My Bonnet. Now I thought, I love pumpkins, I love Halloween and the Scarecrow, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to pick that up because it looks alright. I quite like the look of that. And again, you can stitch it on 10 count vintage cloth, or 14 count Aida, or 25 count Lugana. I'll probably stitch it again, like I said, on 14 count Aida. There's no rush to do that one because obviously I won't get it done for this year, but I may make a start on one of the Christmas ones. I probably won't get it done for Christmas, but I can make a start. So those are the haul what I got. Now I did get a couple of needle minders, but they're actually on my stitching. So I probably won't be able to show you all of my stitching because yeah, because unfortunately I don't really have the time to do that. However, I'll show you what I've been working on. So I'm going to show you this one first because I was working on this in bed on the Friday night. I was at the hotel. I took it up with me to work on Saturday night, but I didn't end up doing it because I was quite tired from the stitching all day regular breaks. I did work on it a bit on Saturday evening, and I worked on it a bit on Sunday before I got the train to come home. Now this is a kit that I got from that I had for a review from, where did I get it from now? It wasn't Tapestry Market, it was another one. One Day Saving, was it from One Day Saving? I can't remember now. I did have it for a review, and if you want to know, I have done a previous video in my reviews who it's actually by, but I've got this far now. I've done quite a bit on this. I've been filling out all the pink round there. I've just got this part to fill out with the pink. I've been working on the hair round there. I've just got that bit to fill out, and then I'll start working my way in. I'm just doing the outside bit first, and then I'm going to start working on the people themselves. I'm really enjoying this. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I just find it so easy to be able to work on, and it is very enjoyable, especially for if I don't want to have to concentrate. It's good to work on anyway. So the next thing that I worked on was, I don't want that, put it back in. So the next thing that I did work on at the retreat was this one. This is, it's by Whispers by the Wind, Counted Cross Stitch Designs, and it's called In the Gloaming, by Maria McDonald. Now that I brought this and I kitted it up at one of the previous retreats, which might have been, I think it was one of the crew ones I actually purchased this at, but that's the kit that I purchased, and I've got, how far with it, I've got a set of scissors stuck to it there, and my needle. I've got this far with it. I stitched a bit. I haven't got really far with it as such, because I was kind of changing projects. I thought I'll stitch on a few things at the retreat, so I didn't get hugely far with it, but I mainly worked on, I did the crows and I worked on the moon there. Now the crows, they actually request that you outline them, but I'm kind of digging them without the outlining, and you know where I'm like with outlining, I hate it, so I think I'm going to try and get away with not doing that. But yeah, that is as far as I got. That needle minder is one of the needle minders that I got by Lisa Simmons, and it says Milton MK Retreat October 21 finally. The reason why it says finally, it's because it's our first retreat since obviously lockdown and everything. So for me, it was my first retreat in like 2 years. So that is as far as I got on there. So yeah, I worked a little bit on that. I did have to keep having breaks, so I'm walking around because I have recently had a problem with my hip, as you know. The seats were alright, but they weren't the most comfortablest, so I had to like keep getting up and walking around. As for people at the retreat, they were lovely. Everybody was lovely and welcoming. Again, I made some new friends. I sat with some new group of people. There was a lady that I've seen at a couple of the other retreats. I think her name was Maria. And I met a few other ladies, Casey, Bonnie. They were lovely. They were absolutely lovely. I've seen some people that were at the retreat that I've met before at previous retreats as well. I saw the lovely Lisa, obviously, from Lisa S Stitches, which I'll leave a description. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below. But she was sat on a far end table. I saw Sherry from the Essex Stitcher, so I'll also leave a link to her channel in the descriptions below as well. So I got to see her. Now I did do a bit of stitching on my Death by Cross Stitch. Not much, I only did a little bit, and I only did a bit on my height, so I'm not going to show you those in this video because there wasn't much progress on them. Not to mention, unfortunately, we're coming to the end of timing now that I can record for. So I'll probably do it in a future Flosstube video. At least you'll be able to see a bit more of progress then for what I did. I got to meet, well, I've saw her before at the previous retreats. I'm terrible with names. You'll please have to forgive me. But she's lovely. She is actually a subscriber of mine, so if you're watching, hi. I'm sorry, my brain just won't focus. So if you are that lady that did come to me the retreat and said hi, and yeah, so she loves the channel, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Just give us a wave, a comment if you do watch the video, so I can acknowledge your name, because I'm terrible with names. I'm just forgetful. But yeah, it was lovely to see her again. I met her at, I think it was the Milton Keynes retreat last year, it might have been. So yeah, overall it was a fantastic weekend. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was definitely worth waiting for. Like I said, it'd been 2 years since I'd been to the last one, and it's probably the same for many other stitchers that were there. But it's definitely worth waiting for, and it really gave me the stitching bug back, which I got quite a while anyway. But however, I probably will do some stitching in a bit. I have got to do a video for the end of the month colouring pages. I will do that. I will re-record my haul video, because that's the one that I unfortunately deleted before I went away. So I will record that one again. So please, colourists, don't go anywhere. I will re-record that. That's the bit of a mishap I had with the video. I can't believe I deleted it. I was like, oh crumbs. But I'm going away now tomorrow, so I can't exactly record it again. So yeah, I will re-record that. Anyway guys, I'm gonna get going now, because I've got to sort my stitching bag out, get it a bit more organised now, take stuff out that I took to the retreat, get my haul put away, and I might grab an hour's stitching time in before the little ones come down from the pads, and I'll nip to the shop. So if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Hopefully you haven't heard my husband snoring too much in the background. Bless him. He doesn't sleep well at all, bless. And I'll see you again soon. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon, guys. So goodbye for now. Bye.